Hello! It's time for incoming video number 2, where I'm going to do a little run through of some of the bits and bobs that have arrived on my doorstep in the last few weeks. I'm not going to do these in particular order, it's just going to be kind of what they are, what I'm particularly excited about, first impressions, that sort of thing. Let me know in the comments and stuff what you think of anything that's coming in, or if there's anything you're particularly keen to see. I'd be really interested to know. Okay, so I'll start with some hair care bits. There's this new Dry Remedy range from Aveda, so I've got a few bits from that to try out. So there's one of them missing here actually, but there's the moisturising mask, there's the conditioner and the shampoo, and then there's also a hair oil, which I have it on good authority from somebody who's a sort of fellow fine-haired individual who says that it's actually a really fine oil, so it won't weigh your hair down, because I have quite fine hair, and it does get weighed down really easily, so I'm always a little bit hesitant to use too many sort of heavy oils or anything, but apparently that's a really good one. Also on the hair front, perfect for fine-haired people like myself, this arrived the other day. This is the new Fibrology from L'Oreal, which is the thickening shampoo. It's basically meant to be like a really long-lasting thickening, so you use it over time and your hair just naturally gets thicker and thicker. This really excites me. I'm really looking forward to trying this. There's the shampoo and the conditioner, and then there is also this, which is the thickness booster, which is to be mixed with conditioner and then rinsed out. So that's quite interesting, because I've never tried anything like that, but it's apparently meant to actually help your hair, like the hair fibre, expand and stay expanded. So that's quite exciting. I look forward to trying that. Plus the fact that it's turquoise is a massive selling point for me on the completely shallow front. I do like nice packaging. Well, there's tons of stuff on the nail front, so I'll show you a few of those. There's the new Rimmel LOreal collection. A whole bag of little nail things to try out here, as you can probably hear. But starting with this, the Rimmel LOreal collection, which is actually really fab. I did have a little sneak peek of this a little while ago, but here are the colours to show you. So there's this one, which is Blindfold Blue, or Blindfold Me Blue, cheeky Rita. Rita Rouge, the dark red. Pretty Mint, which is Breakfast in Bed, which is quite cute. We've got a kind of mid-tone green, which is called Do Not Disturb. Lose Your Lingerie, Baby Pink. A white, which is White Hot Love, which is a sort of white with a bit of a pearly finish, which is quite nice. I like the pearly finish because it will stop it looking a bit like Tipex nails when it's on, but very pretty colour. Hot Pink, which is Don't Be Shy. Nude, Let's Get Nude. You can see a theme here, Rita, she's being a little bit risque. Orange, Orgasm, again theme continues, yeah. Red, Raw as Night, and purple, Midnight Rendezvous, very nice colour, I like that one. And this one, which is Pillow Talk, which is probably my favourite of the collection, which is like a really pretty baby blue, again with a pearly finish to it. I think that's all of those ones. Also on the nail front, I've got gel finishes from Avon. I do like gel finish polishes. It sounds like a really basic thing to say, but they're just really nice because they're like everything you want a normal polish to be. They're sort of glossy, sort of quick dry, and they last really nicely and stuff. So I've got these from Avon. So there's a red, like a corally red, sort of sheeny purple, a nude, a dark red, and also there's a baby pink as well. Then next up there's a Kiehls collection, which two nail colours from that, and then there's some other bits as well to show you, which are these two. So there's like a bright blue and a coral. The blue is, I don't know if it's got a name actually, 464 denim nail lacquer. What that means I don't really know, maybe it goes a bit of a matte finish when it dries. I need to try them to find out. But there's those two, and then whilst I'm on Kiehls, there's a couple of other bits from the collection actually, if I can find them all. There's I think this is a liner, which I did have a look at, yeah, the Skinny Fit liner. That one I won't show you right now, I'll show you on the blog for that one, but there's these two, which are the Colour Shock Lasting Gel Shadows. They're both really pretty actually, I've seen some of these before. There's this one, which is, it's called Lime something, oh, is it Umbretto and Cream Eyeshadow, and the shade is called Adrenaline Lime, and I kind of see where they got the lime from, because it's kind of got one of those sort of slightly yellowy greeny toned pearlescent finishes, but it's not really lime at all. It's actually a really nice colour, because I wouldn't have said lime would be something I'd get excited about. Then the other colour is Revolutionary Burgundy, which is, as you'd probably expect, quite a dark colour. But again, quite a pretty one, and if anything, that's probably the more wearable of the two. And the most exciting bit from this is this little thing, which I had a little look at when it first arrived. And Kiko always do some really, really pretty palettes actually. I think it deserves a bit more attention, but look at that. You can see how it's got a kind of, it's kind of like the flies of somebody's zipper, I guess, on something. Like it's got the zip sort of embossed into it, and it's got like a really pretty sort of bronze colour. So I will have a go with these, swatch it, etc. and everything on the blog. But that is from the new Rock Attraction, or that's the Rock Attraction bronzer from the latest Kiko collection. From the nail front, we've got a few from L'Oreal. So they've got, first off, they've got this sort of white based pastel collection. So there's these. I think there's 5 or 6 in the range in total, but these are just 3 of them. This is my favourite one, which is the sort of really, really pale purpley pastel shade. There's also kind of minty green colour, and it's kind of whitey yellow. I can't really decide whether it's yellow or meant to be white, but a bit of both. And then they've got some new sort of topping coats as well. So this one, which is really cute, which is a kind of multicoloured, I don't know the word for it, like shards, I suppose, rather than glitter. So it's little little fine sort of fibres, I guess. Then there's this one, which is kind of chunky gold glitter. This, which is sort of multicoloured silver chunky glitter. And then the black and white shards, so kind of the shard version of the last year's sort of black and white polka dot thing. So that's the latest from L'Oreal's nail colours. Also, which is actually launching, it'll probably have launched by the time this goes up, but today's the 27th. So this is actually probably, it's gone on sale today. But it's the new Glamour, I'm not sure, collection from LMS, which has got 3 nail colours and 3 lipsticks in it. I think it also has like a brow powder as well, but I haven't got that. But these are 2 of the nail colours. This one, which is a kind of slightly pink, sort of kind of like rosy gold pink, I suppose, colour, which is called Trilliant. And then this one, which is a kind of in your face bright orangey pink, which is really pretty, called Marquise. Both sort of really pretty glitters in it, sort of mixture of bigger and smaller chunks. And then there are 2, well there's 3 lipsticks in the collection, these are 2 of them. This one, which is Luster, which I think is my favourite of the collection. It's like a bright in your face pink, which is absolutely gorgeous. And this one, which is Soaked, which is the kind of orangey pink colour. So you can kind of see how those 2 go quite nicely together, the kind of orangey reddy pinky colour and the matching lipstick. I've got a real weakness for these kind of orange toned red lipsticks, so I'm really happy with this one. I think it kind of suits my skin colouring, so happy days. Next, what do I talk about next? The Clinique Colourpop blushes, or cheek pops. They're the really gorgeous ones. I think I've been sort of online for a while. They're like the tops of flower, like flower heads, I suppose, and each of them that are imprinted. There are 4 shades. There is this one, which is Berry Pop, which is probably the brightest pink of them all. This one, which is the most pink, which is Plum Pop, which I suppose is a kind of plummy coloured. This one, which is a slightly more bronzy orangey colour, which is Ginger Pop. And this one, which is a gorgeous sort of corally peach colour, which is called Peach Pop. They're really gorgeous and really unusual textures, so I'm really looking forward to trying those. They're probably one of the things I'm most excited about from this little incoming selection. Next, never know which one to talk about next. There's this little set, which I've just taken the bow off of it. This is from LMS, and it's a kind of special edition that they've got coming out that is quite exciting. It's for their little oil capsules that they do. Oh, can't get it out. There's basically a limited edition set, which is sort of supersized versions of the 2 of them, because there's 2 in the sachet. There's a green one and a kind of pinky lilac-y one. And I've been guilty of that. I've tried them before and I really, really like them. I didn't realise that the 2 were different. I thought the colour difference was purely down to making the pot look quite pretty, which is a really naive thing to do. But I've really liked them in the past, and I've used them a lot before. But basically there's this pot, which has got all the green ones in, which is the daytime, no, this is lavender, sorry. You get confused because I think the other one's the pinky purple, which you think is lavender. But this is the lavender one, so these are the ones that are designed for nighttime use. And then there's this pot, which is the rose, which is for daytime. So they've got the little pinky ones. And this is basically a limited edition set, so you get a huge amount of them, much more than you would in the normal set. Also, I quite like the little set comes with this little pouch which has got two little plastic carry things, so you can take a few of whichever one's out if you're going for like a weekend away or something, or even a week away. You could probably fit enough in there, which is a really nice touch. So that's quite exciting. So possibly a little gift for somebody, maybe mum, Mother's Day at the end of March. There is this one, which is the Powerful Wrinkle Reducing Cream from Kiehls. I do really like Kiehls skincare. I haven't tried a vast amount of it. I really like their Midnight Recovery Oil. That's one of my favourite sort of night creams and things. So night creams, night oil treatments. So I'm quite excited to try this. It's an exciting one. So it's a visibly reparative anti-wrinkle cream formulated to decrease the appearance of existing lines and wrinkles and help defend against the formation of new ones. Yes please, I would like that very much. So I'm going to give that a go and see how I get on. Next up we've got the 17 Colour Clash nail things. So they've kind of jumped on the whole speckle trend with two of these, which are the ones with the kind of matte chunks of glitter rather than shiny ones, and it's kind of big and small particles, lots of different colours in one. There's this one which is a mixture of sort of blue pastel shades, this one which is kind of peachy shades, a few random blue ones in there as well. I personally much prefer the blue one because it feels like it kind of makes a lot more sense, whereas this one, it almost looks a bit nude, and I don't like that one as much, to be honest, when I've seen it in person. When I saw it on the press release it looked a lot prettier than it actually is, but the blue one I think is really, really nice. So I'm going to give both of those a go. Also on the Clinique front there is this little palette which is new to me, but I don't know how new it is to anybody else. It might have been out for a while for all I know, but as I said, it's new to me. I take a little plastic thing out so you can actually see it. But basically it's this, which is it's a palette created by Jenna Bernard, who is one of the Clinique, well, she's the Clinique colour makeup artist, who I went to a masterclass with her the other day, so she was showing this off. And this was her kind of, this will do everything you want in one set of 4 shades palette, which I think is really, really nice actually. And I can see how it's a perfect palette in the sense that there's the 3 sort of nude and brown shades that are really easy to wear day to day, and there's the really dark shade if you want to kind of vamp it up a little bit at night. And I do love the sort of the size and shape of Clinique palettes. They're just really perfectly portable, like the most recent nude one, which was in my last incoming video. So that's it. Oh, next up, I think that's almost it. I don't think I've forgotten it. I probably have forgotten something, but next is worth a mention is the new Revlon foundation range, which Revlon are kind of known as sort of premium priced skincare, and they're one that I think some people love it, some people don't. That's totally down to preference, but again, as this is incoming, I'm just going to talk about what is new that's coming. And basically they're branching out into some foundations, so the idea of having perfected skin is about having foundation following really good skincare range and having foundation that kind of works with your skincare. So they've got a new set of things coming out. So I've got a selection of them here. They've got they've got a mineral foundation, a sort of an anti-aging radiance foundation, and a tinted moisturiser. Then they've got a concealer, a setting powder, and then 2 bronzers, one shimmer and one matte coming out. So the idea being that, and a primer, so you can like prime, foundation, concealer, set, and add a bit of cheek colour, all within the one range, but it's a very sort of small compact range, a bit like their skincare range. So there's this, which is the Radiance Primer, which I do really like on the feeling of it. The thing that I was a little bit baffled by was that I tried it at the event, feels really nice, and I was told that it's sort of not a silicone primer, but then when you actually look at ingredients listings, it is a silicone primer. So whilst it might not feel like one, it does contain silicone, so don't let the sort of feeling of something necessarily tell you don't let the feeling of something tell you what's actually in it. It's really worth, especially if you've got particularly sensitive skin or you are very particular about what you put on it, just always make sure you look up the ingredients listings and sort of see what really matters to you inside them. Then talking about the rest of the Revlon stuff, we've got the Radiance Perfected Tinted Moisturiser, the Sheer Radiance Translucent Powder, and then the Golden Radiance Bronzing Powder. And the bronzing powder came in, I think it was Sunrise and Sunset. Sunrise was the matte version and Sunset was the one with a bit more glow and shimmer to it. Sunrise was the one I went for because I don't like shimmer too much. And lastly there is also the Revlon concealer, which I think came in about 8 different shades with varying sort of undertones, so the yellow or pinky ones, and mine is the sort of this is shade Ivory 2, which is one of the second palest, but it's got a bit of a pinky undertone, which I think will help counteract dark circles. So that I think is it for incoming 2. There's a couple of other things that have arrived, but I've actually already reviewed them on my blog, so things like the Bobbi Brown Nectar and Nude collection, which I'll put a link for below, because if you like corals and you like nudes you will love that collection. And there's also some new L'Oreal sort of lip gloss stain lipstick hybrid things that are really nice, and again I've already reviewed those on the blog, so again I'll put the link below so you can check those out. I also did a review to the lovely Tanya Bear's nail collection and lip glosses, so I'll put the link for that below as well, so you can find all of those over on the blog and check those out if you're interested. Let me know what you think of the video, give it a little bit of a thumbs up if you can, that'd be wonderful, and don't forget to subscribe for more coming soon. Thanks very much, bye.